Well, hey guys. So I really need to turn this fan off because it's gonna get really distracting, isn't it? Hopefully not. Here, let's go this angle just so I don't have to turn the fan off. Can you still can see the fan? Oh, hold on a second. Hello? Anyway, it is Wednesday, but I just got back from getting my car washed and then I went grocery shopping. I'm going by myself now, and one of my friends, Jen, she was like, enjoy it while you can, and I was just like, no, this is the new normal. Usually my husband always goes with me, and now I told him no more because he never lets us get anything good. Like, I never can get any good food. So finally I was like, I'm just going on my own. But what she meant was more so when I have my son. It totally changes the game too, and I'm like, oh, I didn't realize, like, I didn't even think of it. I was like, oh yeah, you're right, like that is gonna make it difficult again. I realized I forgot sour cream, the like #1 ingredient for dinner tonight. So I'm gonna have to run back to the grocery store and get sour cream, which really sucks because now it's already 4:15, so everyone's starting to get off of work and it's gonna be nice and busy, and I hate going this time of day. Before I go, I need a snack. I bought these. These have been like my obsession since I was in like middle school or like elementary school. I don't even remember. So stinking good. I think they have like a honey mustard one too, which is okay. They're okay, but I love these. Also, last night we went and we saw Black Panther. It was a really good movie. We were told that it was a little bit weird, but we really enjoyed it. So we had a date night last night. I had some Chick-fil-A. My morning sickness was kind of back last night, which sucks. Like right before dinner, I am starting to experience a little bit of morning sickness if I don't eat anything. So that kind of sucked, but we ended up going and saw Black Panther. Also, we ended up buying some paint samples for the nursery, which is really exciting. So we ended up going to Home Depot and we got a ton of different, like, you know those little papers, like they're like sample, but they're like on paper so you can kind of hold it up to the wall or whatever. We got a ton of those, and we did that so we could take it to the baby store so we could hold it up to the crib that we had, or that we wanted, and see how it looked together. And come to find out, a lot of them that we chose like did not look good, so I was really happy we did that. It made a big difference. So we ended up settling down to 2 different colors, and those are the 2 colors we got samples for last night, and we're gonna paint the wall and just kind of see which color we like the most, and I'm really excited. But yeah, so it's like super duper exciting. Like, we're getting so close, you guys. Like, my baby shower is in a month. That is wild to me. I can't even believe it. Guess I'll eat some of these and then run to the store. So I'm watching Teen Mom. I think I'm gonna watch it for maybe the next 10-15 minutes, and then I'm gonna start dinner. I am going to make stroganoff. I've never made it before, and the reason being is because my mom's stroganoff is the most delicious stroganoff on the planet, and she uses actual like beef chunks, and I have ground turkey. So I'm hoping it's gonna be like somewhat close. Like, I don't think it's gonna be anywhere near my mom's. Like, my mom's stroganoff, like my mouth waters just thinking about it. So I'm hoping it's somewhat close. I will say the days that I have my lemon water are really good days. So I think it was like maybe a vlog or 2 ago, I was complaining about always being tired, and I think it was because I just didn't drink enough water, and lemon water especially. But like today, days like today, like I have so much energy and I feel normal, I feel awake, like I feel fine. So I am definitely making it a thing where I drink lemon water every single day, at least in the morning time, to kind of detox myself and like clean myself out, because it really does make a huge difference in like your energy level, how you feel, your stomach. Lemon water for the win. So I ate some stroganoff and it wasn't quite as good as my mom's, but it was still really good. Like, I've been wanting stroganoff for a while. Also, my mom uses like steak, like I said, like beef chunk steak, whatever, and that's like a totally different experience, like way better than using ground turkey, but it still was really good. I just love stroganoff. Good morning, guys. Do not mind this hair. I am always out of breath and it's like really hard to get used to. I hate it. But anyway, it is Thursday and I've been up. I woke up with my husband to make him some breakfast. He's going out with his buddy and stepdad. So I woke up to make him some breakfast. So I did that, and then I've spent the morning trying to find an Easter dress. Trying to find a dress while pregnant has been so difficult. I tried finding a dress to wear to dinner like 2 or 3 weeks ago when my belly wasn't even huge, and I still couldn't find anything. So I've pretty much just been shopping on Amazon. I've always had really good luck finding dresses on Amazon. I think my bridal shower dress was from there. My Easter dress last year was from Amazon. So I usually have pretty good luck. So I did order a dress the other day, which was really cute, but it did not fit. It like hugged me in so many different ways. That sucks, but it is what it is. So I have a bunch of those coming today. I was supposed to have a package come today. I don't know what's going on with like my local sorting facility. I like would love to call USPS and like complain about it, but like everything has been super late. You guys have heard me complain about this for a while. Everything like leaving seems to be okay, but if it's coming in, it's coming in really late. My baby shower invites were supposed to have been out like a couple weeks ago. We have like inserts that we wanted to put into the baby shower invitations, and so I guess my best friend's sister had made them and then mailed them to my best friend, and she mailed them like over a week ago. My best friend still hasn't even gotten it yet. So I don't know what the H is going on, but like mail is super duper late and it's really frustrating. So yeah, I was supposed to have a package today, never got it. So I am having a heck of a time finding an Easter dress, like I said. So I ordered a bunch on Amazon, and I've always had good luck, like I said, ordering on Amazon, but I don't think I'm gonna like the way these look on me. So I texted my best friend and she's like, go to Ross and just go through dresses that are like a size or two bigger than what you usually wear. So that's what I think I'm gonna do. I must officially be in like nesting mode because I want everything gone. Back from Ross and I found a dress. Now, I mean, it's cute, but we'll see. I at least have a dress. I have two more, actually I have three coming in the mail, and then I will pick which one I want to actually wear for Easter. I'm happy. If you guys have a Ross near you, definitely go there. I've heard that a lot of states don't have Ross, which is really depressing because it's like a TJ Maxx / Marshalls, but the prices are a little bit cheaper. That's where I pretty much find all of my dresses that fit me the very best. Like all the ones I get most compliments on are from Ross. All right, so I tried the dress on with a little like cardigan because the dress is like spaghetti strap and it's like really thin like this, and it's at like a weird, it's more like right here instead of like on the side where straps should be. So I wanted to wear like a cardigan with it. So I wanted to, before I bought one there, I wanted to make sure I had one from home, and I do, and I really think it's gonna be cute. It's definitely very Eastery. And did I mention my dress was only $8? Good morning, guys. It is Friday. I woke up, had some breakfast, and my mother-in-law actually got a new car. So my husband has been like dying to see it. She got like the 7 Series of, what is that, BMW? I don't know anything about cars, but she got a brand new like super high-tech fancy schmancy car. So my husband's going over there to check it out. She's like, I need to go to the supermarket, and he's like, okay, I'm gonna come with you. So he like just invited himself to go hang out with her for the day. So he's over there doing that to see the new car. And then I didn't know, but I guess my mother-in-law and my mom are going to meet for lunch and talk about the baby shower. So that's exciting. New battery. But yeah, so they're gonna discuss the baby shower, which is really exciting. My mother-in-law, my mom, and my best friend are the ones throwing it. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited that they're doing that. If you hear the vacuum, I'm sorry. I need to find an Easter dress. I found one, the one I told you guys about. Loved it. But I put it on for my husband. He's like, honey, he's like, I just want to be honest with you. It's just, it looks a little short. And I'm like, you know what? Like, I can get what he's saying. And it's not even that it's like short. It's like, I told you guys, like my butt is so big that like it fits beautifully in the front. But like, I guess in the back, like when I walk, it just kind of, it flares too much, I guess. You know, I appreciate when he's honest about that. So he was saying it was just a little bit too short, that it just didn't, there was something off. And I was like, okay. Because from the front I sent him a photo and he loved it too. This battery is dying now too. And then I ordered 3 on Amazon. One of them my husband really liked, and I did too. I just hope it's not too dressy, but I think I'm gonna wear that one. But I need to go buy a slip. So we're gonna go buy a slip, or we're gonna go to Kohl's and try and find a different dress. And I'm just gonna have to size up like hardcore because their dresses fit really tight. And that's the only problem, is like a lot of places, like their dresses are much smaller than they should be. That's pretty much what tonight's gonna hold for us, because I need to get an Easter dress, and if not tonight, then I'll do it tomorrow. I just worry tomorrow it'll be way too busy. I've been thinking about my appointment on Monday. I'm a little bit nervous for it. I think I'm supposed to get the Tdap shot, which is fine. I don't have a problem with shots or whatever to me. I hear that it leaves your arm really sore, but again, who cares? So I have to do that, and then I have a feeling that they're gonna ask me to do the 3-hour glucose test like I told you guys. I just have a feeling that's what they're gonna tell me to do, and I don't want to do the 3-hour, but of course I will. If I need to, I will do it. But I don't know, it's kind of like one of those things. I just kind of feel like they're gonna bully me into doing the 3-hour, although I passed my 1 hour, and I kind of just want to be like, you know what? Like, most women fail their 1 hour, but pass their 3 hour. If I passed my 1 hour, why would you make me do a 3 hour? I don't know. I just have a feeling that's what they're gonna do, and I think it's because they think I'm at risk for it. I just feel like Monday's gonna be a pretty crappy appointment. I'm gonna be told, yeah, you need to do your 3 hour, and they're gonna give me a shot. So it's gonna suck. I'm so excited. I'm getting so many files off my computer that like are just so totally unnecessary. I don't need like any of these on my computer, so it feels really nice getting rid of all of them. Hopefully my computer starts working better. I tried importing my footage that's on my camera right now, and it was taking forever, so I was like, let me try and get more space on my computer so maybe my memory does better. But it really like blows that, you know, this happens. But you know what, hopefully eventually I can get a new computer anyway and it'll all be fine, but I'm hoping this baby holds out for quite a while. Good morning, guys. I'm sorry you're at a really weird angle, but it's better this than not being able to talk to you guys at all. My goodness, I am super tired right now. I'm off to get me a latte from Dunks. Last night we went and we saw Ready Player One. My husband and I really liked it. My mom, I think, liked it, and my dad did not care for it at all. I think my dad just doesn't get it because it's very pop culture. It's definitely more for like 80s and 90s kids. Really good movie. I really enjoyed it. My husband really loved it, and yeah. I found a different Easter dress. So I told you guys I needed to find one. Well, I went to Kohl's and they had a ton, you guys. Like, they had so many dresses that were stretchy. I went to Kohl's, I would say about 2 months ago, maybe a month, but probably about 2 months ago. I went to Kohl's and tried finding a dress to wear to dinner one night with my in-laws because we were going somewhere nice, and I wanted to find a dress and I couldn't find anything at Kohl's. Like, not a single dress would work, and I mean, that's when my belly was much smaller. So my husband was like, well, let's go to Kohl's, you know, yesterday. He's like, let's go. And I was like, oh, but they didn't have any dresses before. I doubt they're gonna have any now. They had a ton. Every single dress I picked out fit me. It was just kind of finding one that looked best on me. So I found one and it's super cute. My husband picked it out. So I found an Easter dress, and it's one I can be comfortable in. It's one that does not show anything, because I found one on Amazon I really liked, but it was strapless, so I would have wanted to wear a little like cardigan with it, being that we're going to church, but it didn't look cute with a cardigan, so that was out. Also, I needed a slip with it, so I would have had to go buy one of those. And then I found the one from Ross, but my husband said it was just a little bit too short, which he's right. It was definitely a shorter dress. I don't usually want to wear short dresses while pregnant, or at least not this short. Just got done filming my bump date video. I'm gonna edit that and have that uploaded today so that I can go live tomorrow, so I don't have to mess with it tomorrow at all. I really wanted to film another video, but I don't really know what to film. A lot of you guys have requested that I do like pregnancy, like clothing haul video, and I really want to do that, but I feel like a lot of my maternity clothes are actually in the wash, so I want to wait for a day that I have like them all clean. So I don't really have enough clothes to clean today, so yeah. But I did just finish my bump date video, which is exciting. I'm hoping it actually recorded, because you guys know I have a SD card problem and I didn't actually use the viewfinder, so I'm hoping it actually recorded. I've had a little bit harder of a morning. I just definitely feel way more tired this morning, and I just have a really slow move going on. I don't have a lot of desire to leave the house and get these errands done, wait in all these lines and stuff, but I know I probably should just kind of get them out of the way. I'm definitely looking forward to Monday being over, to be honest with you guys, because I just don't know how it's gonna go. It's whenever I have like a appointment after blood work or like the glucose test and everything, I just want everything to be okay, and I don't know, I don't like the appointments after doing a test, because then what if they see something that, like, for me, I saw was normal, you know, but what if they see something that to them isn't, you know? I don't know. I just kind of want Monday's appointment to be over so I know what to expect, but anyway. I am so freaking tired, you guys. Like, I cannot get like the motivation to do anything. I have been, however, doing like importing the footage and everything on my computer, and talking baby stuff with my best friend and husband, and a dress came in that I had tried canceling, and I tried canceling it because this dress they only had available in a medium, and I was worried that a medium would be too tight around my belly. It fits everywhere else, but like my belly is not really a medium anymore. So I tried canceling it the other day and it wouldn't let me. Well, it came in today, and what's funny is my husband almost bought me this dress just because he thought it was cute. He saw it online, and it was probably because it was in like the history of me looking at it. So he almost bought me this dress actually, but Anyway, it ended up coming today, and it fits so perfect that I think it's gonna be my baby shower dress. So I'm excited. A ton of dresses did fit me. I guess I just felt like the biggest human being on the planet, and I swore that no dresses in the world would ever fit, but this one did. But this one is like really cute, and I think it'll be perfect for the baby shower. As long as I don't get much bigger in my chest, I should be okay. Like the chest fits perfect, and the belly part definitely fits perfect because it's nice and flowy, but there's like a elastic that kind of like goes under your breast. It is a little bit, I don't want to say it's tight, but I only have a little bit more room. I can grow in it. So as long as my chest does not get too much bigger in the next couple of weeks, then I found my baby shower dress. By the way, I think I finished filming my bump date, I want to say around like 11:45 this morning. I want to say maybe even sooner than that. I filmed my bump date. As soon as I got done filming my bump date, I immediately put my memory card in my computer. It's now 2:45. The footage isn't even imported yet. So the other day I exported, I guess I should say. I got so many files off my computer onto my external hard drive, and it didn't even show that I saved any space, which really, really drove me nuts. I don't know, it's because I have three photo libraries and like one iPhoto library. So it's like I want to hurry up and get everything off of my like one library that has like everything. I want to get like everything off of it onto my hard drive and then delete all of them and just like start over and start fresh, because I am tired of having so much space just like wasted in like 5 different photo libraries. And they say that it doesn't take extra space, but it does, because if I delete it from this library, it's still on my computer, because if I open another one, it's there. So clearly it does still take space. Like if I remove it from one library, why is it still there? So yeah, it's been 2 hours. Footage is still not imported at all. So I'm exporting, ow. Oh, that kick actually like hurt the ribs, bud. I'm exporting my bump date video, and I'll have that up and it will be live for you guys tomorrow, which is Sunday, Easter Sunday. I was talking to my mom to find out like what's going on tomorrow, like what all we're doing. So I'm thinking that depending on if my husband can come with me or not, like he doesn't know what's going on tomorrow, so there's a chance he may not be able to go to church with me, which if you guys watch my bump date, you guys will hear something funny in it. But there's a good chance he may not be able to go with me, but we're gonna try and go to my in-laws' house because they're doing like an Easter egg hunt, and their Easter egg hunts are pretty awesome. And then go to church, and then after church, I'm sure we'll go to lunch and then come home. Today definitely got away from me. I think just being super drowsy. I mean, I was so drowsy after breakfast. I don't know. I have no idea why, but I was so tired. And then literally come lunchtime after I ate, I felt like $1,000,000. I felt like totally normal again. So I don't know what that was about. That was kind of weird. Hey guys, so I know it looks like I don't have any clothes on, but I have something on. Anyway, it is Easter. Happy Easter, you guys. I just got home. I brought my camera with me and everything and never pulled it out. Anyway, had a really good Easter. Got to hang out with my family and everyone, and my niece came. I saw my niece's mom. We went to lunch, had a really big lunch, and now I'm home. I was there like all day long. My mom and I literally could talk probably for like 5 days straight before we lost something to talk about. This morning, Bella threw up on the bed, which was wonderful. It was like right when I was like totally ahead of time, totally had plenty of time, woke up nice and early to get ready to go to church and everything, but got ready and everything and just was nice and early. And then Bella has a big hairball, and I end up like, I still was somewhat early, but I ended up more on time, and I wanted to be more early because I'm usually like either right on time or like 5 minutes late. So I went ahead and cleaned it, obviously, and just doing that, like I get hot so much easier and quicker now. Like breakfast earlier, I got so hot, I just started sweating, and I think it was just because we were smushed in a booth. It was a very awkward breakfast at the first place because like the waitress kept getting like everything like messed up. So there was that in the first place, but we were like shoved and like smashed into this booth. So it was like really uncomfortable. My dad and I literally were like super close. And by the way, my nose is really red because it's like super runny, and I can't help but like scratch it because it gets really runny and really itchy. I feel like in a lot of my videos and vlogs, I'll be messing with my nose, and I hope people don't think I'm like picking my nose, because sometimes I'll cut to it and I'll be like in the middle of doing that. like, do they think I was picking my nose? Cause definitely not picking my nose, but it's always itchy, like right on the outside. It gets really itchy. So I got really hot at breakfast and literally started sweating. And then we were sitting at my parents' house and I got really sweaty right before I left. And everyone else was comfortable, so it definitely was just me. But then also at church, I was really, really warm. And my sister-in-law, she ended up going to a different service than us. And she ended up asking, she's like, did you think church was really warm? And I'm like, oh, thankfully you said something. She's actually pregnant. I hadn't really talked about it. My sister-in-law is pregnant with her second girl, and they are due the month after my husband and I. So we will have a cute little boy and little girl for like a bunch of cute photos and stuff. Like, I'm really excited to watch them grow up just because one's a girl and one's a boy. So I feel like they'll have like really cute like pictures, and you know, he'll be able to dress up in boy stuff and her in girl stuff, and like, I just think it's gonna be adorable. She finally announced today actually, but they found out a little late anyway. Much later in the pregnancy than when my husband and I found out. So yeah, she was asking, she's like, was it warm? And I'm like, yes. So just cleaning up everything just got me like sweaty, so I had to like sit for a second, and I'm like, I just gotta sit and cool down because I'm sweating my makeup off, which is probably another reason why I have no makeup. I probably sweat it off, and I look like a hot mess. It's not like I was like profusely sweating, but I was warm. Anyway, tomorrow is the appointment, so I'm a little nervous for it, but at the same time, like whenever there's a baby appointment, I'm usually excited, but then I get a little nervous once I get there. But you know, I'm excited that we're another step ahead, get to talk to a doctor, see, like have her measure my fundal height and everything and see how it's looking, and I guess get a shot, you know, discuss blood work and stuff like that, and just make sure everything is looking good. By the way, yes, there is a chair on the couch. I've been having to put chairs on the couch because I'm tired of the dogs laying on it. I've been putting chairs up so that they don't lay on the couch. And yeah. So, which is really nice though, because then I don't have to come home and go straight to cleaning. It used to be I literally would have to walk through the doors, put my purse down, and have to start vacuuming the couch because they were on it, and I can't stand when there's not vacuum marks on the couch. So I have to have vacuum marks on the couch at all times, and if it's not there, I will vacuum just to make sure the marks are there. And so whenever I see fur on the couch instead, it just gets under my skin. Hey guys, a few updates. I am on to my P.O. box number 1. I'm on my way there. Anyway, today was my 28-week appointment, and it went really, really well. Everything's good. Also, we went to my P.O. box after the appointment, and I didn't have my key, so we went all the way there, and I did not have my key. So even just driving there now is just kind of like, ugh, I didn't even want to do it. But. Hey guys, so I filmed this already, but I don't think I'm going to use my footage from earlier because it was in the car. Today was my 28-week prenatal appointment, and everything went really, really good. It went really well. We just discussed what I need to look out for here on out now that I'm in the 3rd trimester, different signs, when to call the doctor whenever, if contractions start, when to start timing them, as far as like if I were to ever hit preterm labor or anything, just stuff like that. I got my Tdap shot. Then we started to go over the blood work, and everything came back normal. I did pass my glucose test. However, the hunch that I had came true. They did ask me if I would do the 3-hour glucose test, and I still do not have any answers as to why. I don't understand why they need me to do it because I passed. So I talked to her and I was like, okay, and what if I decline doing it? I passed the 1 hour. Why do I need to take the 3-hour? The reasoning for it is, I guess my number was a little bit higher in the normal range. And what's frustrating is already my lab where I go, their cutoff is lower than the American standard cutoff. It's significantly lower, and I still was below that threshold. So in anyone else's office, I would have been considered in a healthy range. I would have been totally fine. But I guess because my lab has a different cutoff, and even my doctor has an even different cutoff, they wanted me to do the 3-hour. So I talked with a midwife today, and I let her know, you know, like, I don't feel like it's necessary for me to do the 3-hour. I don't understand why I should have to. And you guys, when it comes to like medical practice and anything in the medical field, doctors and stuff like that, I know everyone has an opinion. I'm all for doctors, and I'm all for doing whatever they say is right. There hasn't been a single thing that I've said no to. Anytime they're like, we want to do this test, I'm like, okay. I do everything that they say they want me to do with no questions asked. Today they're like, we want to give you the Tdap shot. I said, okay. I've literally just done everything that they say. But this one, when is enough enough? Why would you even make me do the 1 hour if you're not even going to go by that? Like, if I pass the 1 hour, shouldn't I just be okay? Why do I have to then go on to the 3-hour? So, you guys, I know everyone has an opinion, and I know it's all about the baby, and trust me, this is my son, so no one on the internet cares about my son more than I do. So, when it comes to my health and my son's health, obviously that's number one. But I think every woman knows what's right for her and her child, and there's not a single one of you who knows what's better for myself and my child. So everyone will have an opinion on what I think about this, but I didn't get to talk to the doctor. I talked with a midwife today, so she said she would sit down with the doctor and see if it's necessary that I take the test. So that's kind of where we stand. I'm waiting for a phone call. She said she'd give me a call and let me know, you know, what the doctor ended up saying, if he still wants me to do the 3 hour, or if he's like, no, you know, she did pass and she passed. I don't know. I mean, obviously I'm gonna do anything that the doctors recommend that I do, but sometimes it just feels like it's too much. Like, even already my mom was like, you have taken so many tests in your pregnancy, I just don't understand why. And I'm like, at this point I don't either. You know, at the beginning I was like, I wanted all these tests done, like I wanted every single one I took, but now it's starting to get to the point where it's like, is this totally necessary? Like, I understand they have a reason to believe it's necessary, but like, I don't know, you guys, like, it's just one of those things. So there's a solid chance that this week I will be doing the 3 hour glucose test, which, you guys, I know it kind of sounds like I'm being a baby, and I get it. I get like why people would think that, and why people would be like, why would you not want to do that test? If your doctor says you should do it, you should do it. I get why people feel that way. I do. But being that I have people in the medical field, sometimes tests are done that aren't necessary. Sometimes there is too much. There is a line where just there is too much testing, honestly. You don't need to be a lab rat just because you're going to be a mom. You don't need to, because you're bringing a baby in the world. I mean, this is such a natural thing. You don't have to be a lab rat. You don't have to be doing all of these tests that they always recommend you do. Everyone has their own opinion. We all got one. Again, no one on the internet will know what's better for my baby and I than me. But I do want to talk with the doctor, and I want to see, I just want to see, you know, what should I do? We'll see. I just want this week to be over. Again, last week I was going to do this test, and I wish I just did. Anyway, that's what I'm dealing with right now. It really did kind of ruin my day a little bit. No one wants to do this test, you guys, and whether you've gone through it or not, or whatever it is, like, no one wants to do this test. It really, really sucks. But again, my child is number one. My child is absolutely number one. I will do whatever I need to do to make sure my child is healthy. Definitely put me in a weird mood. Definitely was a huge bummer. Other than that, the appointment went really, really well. Fundal height, everything was measuring on time. I'm slightly ahead as far as fundal height goes, but again, everyone's different. You know, they can tell you that you're gonna have a 7-pound baby and end up with a 10, or they can tell you you could have a huge 10-pound baby and end up with like a 6-pounder. So there really is no way of them definitely being able to tell. But everything was looking good. Everything came back fine. I got my Tdap shot. It didn't hurt at all. Like, didn't even feel it, to be honest with you guys. Didn't even feel it. And I still am not sore. I got my Tdap shot 4 or 5 hours ago, and like my arm isn't sore or anything. So I don't know when that's supposed to happen. Apparently it's supposed to make you feel sore. I don't feel sore at all. But I felt more sore with my flu shot, to be honest with you, by this time. I don't feel anything. Maybe I'll feel it tomorrow. I'm just in a bummy mood. Usually after prenatal appointments, I'm in an amazing mood, and this one I'm just in a bummy mood. And then we bought blinds, like I told you about. We bought blinds for the guest room and for our bathroom. And I guess the blinds that we bought for the bathroom was a ½ inch too short. So I'm pretty sure if those are gonna be too short, the ones for this room is gonna be too short too. Are gonna be too short, whatever. So, I was having some crappy luck with different stuff. Also, like, my baby shower invitations were supposed to have gone out like a week or so ago. And my best friend was waiting for like these things to be mailed to her so she could put them in the baby invitations, but they never got mailed to her. They got lost in the mail. So that was bad luck number one. And then my mom got her invitation in the mail today, which doesn't have the inserts that we wanted in there. Got the invitation in the mail today, and it was completely destroyed. Like, it literally looked like a dog got to it. I don't know. It's just been kind of crappy. I do want to get this test out of the way so I can move on with my life and move on with this pregnancy and be confident and everything. Definitely bummed out though, you guys. Hey guys, so I'm getting anxiety again, just thinking about everything. I had such a wonderful second trimester, and I think I'm starting to learn why the first trimester and the third trimester are so hard. The first trimester, you're full of fears, and the third trimester, you're gonna be full of fears. And the tests are crazy in the first try, and the tests are crazy in the third try. I am feeling anxious. Hey you guys, So today is Friday, and I'm not gonna include anything else from today. I just wanted to quickly kind of recap everything, kind of explain why this vlog got really choppy and why some things didn't really make sense, and I just kind of wanted to brief over everything. So basically, you guys have heard me say a few times that I was under the impression I would have to take the 3-hour glucose test, which really is not a huge deal. And I don't know why these vlogs have like literally been revolving around the glucose test, but it has been a huge stress of mine. I want to be open and honest with you guys. I was really terrified of that test, and that's kind of why I had a lot of stress the past couple of weeks, and it wasn't only because of the test, but it was also, what if I have gestational diabetes? I ended up getting it in my head because of that fact that they wanted me to just take the 3-hour test. I got in my head that I had gestational diabetes, and it really freaked me out. I know that you can go on to have a wonderful pregnancy even with it. I understand that, but it still freaked me out to think that I had gestational diabetes. So I ended up letting that get in my head, and I freaked out, and I just pretty much was stressed out most of the week. Basically, I wanted to kind of put an end to that whole thing and tell you guys that I actually ended up talking with my doctor, and I talked about all of my options and everything, and I made them really look into my file and, you know, kind of discuss what are different options for me, for myself, may not be for everyone else, but for me. And without getting into like too much detail because it's boring for people who don't really care, basically I ended up retaking my 1-hour glucose test. So I ended up taking that on Tuesday. I stressed between Tuesday and yesterday. Yesterday, my husband, he just saw that my spirits were completely broken. So he ended up walking into the other room. He called my doctor and found out that I passed this 3rd glucose test with flying colors. Completely perfect, 100% healthy. I do not have gestational diabetes, and that was such a relief, and I'm just so grateful for that, number one, and I'm just grateful that everything just kind of worked out. So if there's anything I can tell you guys, do not stress about stuff in your pregnancy. Do not let people get in your head. Do not Google stuff, because everyone's story is different, and I have learned that so fully, that every story is different, and that's how it should be. That's how it's supposed to be. Don't assume their symptoms, their pregnancy is going to be anything like yours. Don't assume that their testing will be anything like yours. Everything is completely separate and different. So do not use those forums, especially if they're causing you anxiety or stress. If it's helping you out, then fine. But if it's causing you anxiety or stress, stay away. Anyway, without getting into too much detail, just know that everything is good to go. Hopefully that explains some of why I've been so stressed out and so nervous and worried and everything. But everything is good to go, and I am so excited to now move on with this pregnancy, move into the 3rd trimester, and really just prepare for this baby. I am so excited. So anyway, that's all I wanted to mention to you guys. I'm sorry that some of the vlog got a little bit confusing and choppy. Hopefully that put it all together for you guys. So that is it. I will see you guys in my next vlog. Bye, guys.